My name's Ian Duckett. I own Body and Design, which is a personal training business, coaching business as well. It's not like work, it's a passion. I'm very high energy, I get a lot done, I live a really active life. What I have done is done something I love doing. I've achieved all I've wanted to do in bodybuilding, winning the World Championships and the British Championships.
Ian was working in the gym where I was training. He sounded really inspiring and motivating, and I thought I could do with somebody training me like that.
So what I've done is taken the number 3 and put it through every programme I've ever used in my life. 3 meals, 3 snacks, 3 litres of water, 3 workouts a week, 3 drill sessions. I could go on and on and on. So all that person's got to think about is the number 3, and it'll make any routine easy to understand.
Ian is really motivating. There's lots of personal trainers out there that are good, but there's some that are absolutely excellent.
I get a lot from seeing my clients improve and obviously compete themselves. It gives me a job satisfaction. It gives me a buzz, because I will give somebody 100% everything I have, work first thing in the morning till last thing at the night, make sure they have things there when they want it there, but only if they will do as I asked of them. Hi Dan.
Hiya.
Coffees? Check coffee for you. How's you?
Fine, thank you. Are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Okay, what I thought we'd do today, I know it's a bit of a mismatch, but we'd obviously running the competition at the weekend, the 3 challenge. We missed our squats. Today would be deadlifts. I did my benching the other day, so I need to sort of loosen that off a little bit because I'm really tight across my chest and my back. And you missed your benching, so you can get that in. So if we start with squats, and then we'll go into deadlifts, and then we'll do the benching combination. Yeah, we'll combine with that. But obviously it went really well at the weekend. But everybody finished it. Our training at the moment is obviously fitted to this, and we're obviously working more towards more doing than we are looking. So I think we need to up our game a little bit and train even harder. What do you think?
Definitely. I was buzzing from the 3 challenge of the day. I want to push harder than ever. I'm tired of being in second. I want to be first. I want to be a leader. I want to set standard for my clients, and that really motivates me.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Is leading by example. That's what we're here for. So you need to be able to do what you ask other people to do, don't you?
Yeah.
So between now and the first competition we've got next year, we need to up our game even more. So there's going to be a lot of hard workouts. We've obviously got to dig in deeper. We've got to pay attention to recovery a little bit more as well. So I've been like foam rollering like mad because I've been so sore from what we've done. Yeah, so I think we'll give it a good beasting today. We'll really work it really hard, and then we'll start putting our heads together about what to set for next year, can't we?
Cool.
Yeah,
definitely.
Brilliant. We'll have a good one today. So when you're training at full throttle, you're obviously going to get some aches and pains, the muscles are going to work, you're going to get tight muscles. So what we do a lot of, we use the foam roller a lot, we use it in between sessions, obviously days when we're not training, and also we use it just before we train the next session to make you loose and supple and pliable so you can get into the groove of the movements a lot more. You'd spend ages warming up on a set of squats, for instance, because you'd be so tight around your lower back and your hamstrings that if you do with your foam roller, you'll actually ease those muscles up a lot more, and you don't need as many warm-ups. You can get into the groove a lot more with the movement and really get your mind set on what you're doing as far as the training goes. Big on stretching, always done it. Always. As many years as I've trained, so very little injuries in 30 years of training. That's all because I think I pay attention to being able to be supple. You stretch and you recover between sets a lot easier, and also you get rid of all that rubbish what builds up in the muscle, all that lactic acid build up, all those waste products from training hard. You actually open them all up, the fibres of the muscle, and it actually cleanses them out a lot more. And plus, you've got much more of a range of motion, so you don't get really tight and you can do the movements a lot easier and a less chance of injury. Okay, our choice today is rack squats. A very hard way of doing squats, because what you're actually doing is taking the rebound out of the movement, because the bar comes to a dead stop and you're up and out, okay? So the tension is still there at the bottom massively. So you're actually taking the weight from a dead stop. Very tough way of squatting. And also you're getting the same depth every time. There's no, as your reps are going on, there's no shallowing. You keep doing the same depth every time. Good one. Okay, so we have variations of the squat we've done. Now we've got variations of deadlift. Today we've chose the trap bar deadlift. What we do is we kick our shoes off. That keeps you more balanced to the floor. A lot of people would do deadlifts and they would do them in shoes, which makes you unstable, and also tips you forward if it's got a slight bit of heel on it, throwing you forward and throwing you out of the groove. So as you can see here, she's popping her bum back. Fantastic for your hamstrings. You feel this movement a little bit more across your upper back as well, because it's opening you out rather than the normal regular deadlift, because the pressure's coming inwards, so you feel it a lot in your traps and upper back. 5, come on. 6, come on. 7, keep solid in your upper body. And 8, and again. And 9. Good work, well done, strong girl. Okay, so variation on the chest press today. We're going to do bench press, normal bench press. This is for 9s today because it's the weeks where we're doing 9s. Sometimes we'll do rack benching, sometimes we'll do heavy dumbbell benching or incline, other times dips, just as long as we've got a heavy press movement. Today we've chosen this. This is Danielle for 9. We've got 52.5 kilo on here. Should get 9. Come on, Dan. Okay, strong girl, show me. 1, 2, 3, yep. Chest up, shoulders down, go for it. Come on, kill it. 1, come on. 2, easy, come on. 3, 4, come on. 5, strong girl. 6, come on. 7, easy. 8, and again. 9, awesome, well done. Okay, stretch off, 2 more sets to go. Okay, so what we've done now is we've done our heavy benching. What we're going to do now is, where it starts to get tough now, what we do is 6 combo sets of sort of an incline press movement or a dip or a press up type movement with straps, or in between kettlebells, and we will do that comboed with chins, and we'll do that for 6 rounds. We generally do 9s on the press, and I change the chins all the time. 1 week I'll do heavy, as in today, and I'll aim for 6s, and then the next time I'll do 15s to 21 reps. I'll do with ropes, lots of different grips, lots of different variations to keep the muscle guessing, to really work deep into the tissue. These are comboed back to back with very little rest, as much rest as when you finish the set and you go back to the pressing, you've got maybe a count of 9 reps before you actually get in there, as if there's one person in front of you. That's it. So it's very fast combos. We tick these off on the board so we know that we've got 6 through. Okay, chins, here we go. Okay, check. What we'll do is we'll do 12 rounds on here, 2 steps at a time. Okay, no. We've only got 1 set of dumbbells. I should have brought 2. What we'll do is we'll swap them as we go along. It'll keep it going. 1 with heavy weight, 1 without. And once we've done that, 12 rounds, we'll then do 60 lunges. I love this one, it's one of my faves. 60 lunges, drop to 30 crunches, back again, another 60, 30 crunches, and then back again. So we're doing 3 rounds, okay? Cool, let's do it. Try and keep upright a little bit more. I tend to, if I'm leaning too far forward, you're feeling your hip flexors too much. Try and keep the weight in your heel. Come on, 60 reps, come on, let's do it.
Hamstrings are killing now.
Come on, faster, come on. Yeah. Come on.
Put your boots on. You get your wellies on till we get to the hill down here. Now this hill discovered by accident. One day I was down here with a little man, I think we've been to pictures, and we happened to be larking about down here, and it opens up into like a wooded area. Nobody gets down here at all, so it's like a little secluded area where it can do run the hills and do some exercise out in the fresh air. Quite often bring dumbbells with me, bands and things. This is one of probably the toughest ones we do. We're going to do band pulls just off the tree there, combine that with clean and press with the dumbbells, 15 reps apiece. Let's do those 3 times. Set off up to the top of the hill. At the top of the hill, let's do press ups 3 times 15, and then come back down again. Repeat the whole cycle 3 times, yeah? Let's do it. Okay, so you've seen our workout today. This has been a basic strength, agility and fitness program for the 3 system which we do. We set this program to increase everything really. I've never been just a bodybuilder. I think, you know, when you just do the linear exercises and just bodybuild, I think you lack a lot. You know, remember me saying earlier about stretching, and I need to be fit and agile, and I've always done other things. I've always been able to run and swim and climb and all those things, and I believe that you should be able to do those things and not just train with weights just in a linear type motion. So this program is basically what we do is we do the 3 basic movements. You've got your squat, bench and deadlift. What we do with that is each week we cycle that for sets of 9, sets of 6 and sets of 3. So week 1 we'll do squats, say for 3 sets of 9, bench press 3 sets of 9 and deadlift 3 sets of 9. And the following week we'll do 3 sets of 6 of each of those movements and 3 sets of 3 of each of those movements. What that does is give us a cycle effect for each weight system. What we do is we keep a note on each of the weights and we stair step the weights up. So you never really get in a sticking point. You can go on for a long, long time. I don't think we've had a sticking point for the last 15, 16 weeks with this program. And that is your base strength level. What we do, that is your base movement, which builds the overall mass of the body, is making you strong throughout all the major exercises, the major body parts, sorry. Then we do movements which are for intensity and a little bit more growth to the main areas of the body. So we may do like incline dumbbell press comboed with chins back to back 6 times. That might be on the bench press day. On the back day, on the deadlift day, we may do shoulder press back to back with another type of back movement, maybe a row, back to back 6 times. On the leg ones, we may do squats, and then we may do something like a leg curl comboed with leg press, 6 sets back to back. And we keep the reps in different ranges in those, sometimes 9s, sometimes 15s. As long as it's in the 3 system for me, what I'm doing is something, making a routine easy to understand. For me that is, and for all my clients. And it makes it, you're packaging it a little bit better, something what you can make your own. And so we work it that way. The drills, as you've seen Danielle and myself doing today, is I'm one of these, I don't believe in CV. I think that CV, like the long duration CV, what most people do these days, is a metabolism killer. It actually makes you lose muscle. If you're doing more CV than you are weight training, you know, and demanding from your muscles from the weight exercises you're doing, you will lose muscle by doing the CV. You're actually killing your metabolism. So what we do is we do drills, what we call drills, where we're doing weighted exercises or high intensity movements like running the steps, boxing, skipping, abdominal drills. We do sometimes body part drills where we may blast the shoulders with 3 exercises and go around it 6 times. You've seen the hills we've run here in the wooded area where we are now. and we've seen what we do as far as the exercises go, and then running to the top of the hill and then doing something else. It's shooting your heart rate through the roof. It's speeding your metabolism. It's not only keeping you leaner, but also boosting your metabolism, but it's also building tissue. It's also building muscle mass. So you actually build your metabolism and not lose it.
My training's more concise. It's packed in really 30 to 40 minutes, and that's including my warm-ups as well. And then it's straight on working with clients from that. It doesn't take over my day or the rest of my life.
It doesn't take over your life, yeah, that's the key. This 3 system and body and design is spreading so far now, and it just blows my mind. And we've got girls now working alongside us actually and Open Body and Design Australia. We've got girls who are personal trainers working in the 3 system and then working their clients in Dubai, for instance, and further and further. And we've got somebody in New York. It is growing so much. You know, this tiny little thing, this what we came up with, the 3 system, and the challenge and everything else is just growing so much. This is not for us, this is to help you guys, and this is what we're doing this for, because we want this to grow more. And this is free information, free. It's not costing you anything. If we can help you and help you, you know, achieve your goals, that's what we're doing, isn't it? That's our goal, that's our life's vocation, is to help people.